ఇప్పుడు.
Hi, hello, namaste, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today we are here to know more about Seva Diwali, which we have done already an interview with the group of Seva Diwali team volunteers. And today we are with the new group to know more about the success and the tremendous job they have done in serving the humanity. So let's welcome the team members. Vikas ji, Samir ji, Mallikharjuna ji, Ashwini ji, and Tarun ji. Heartiest welcome to Telugu NRI Radio. How are you doing?
Hi.
Hello.
Doing great.
Yeah,
Namaste
okay.
to everyone.
Namaste,
We are
Soumya
doing
ji.
great.
Thank you so much to all five of you. And today I'm being again happy with chatting with you guys, like with the Seva Diwali time, second time. So I think first of all, I have to thank Ganesh ji for giving this golden opportunity for me to talk to you guys and to know more about the tremendous success of the Seva Diwali serving the humanity. Yeah. So Vikas ji, coming to you, could you just introduce yourself to the listeners? Hello, Vikas ji, you are on mute. Okay. So let me, Ashwini ji, could you just introduce yourself to listeners?
Yeah. Am I audible?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Namaste, everyone. Namaste, all listeners. Namaste, Soumya ji. This is Ashwini Sarpotdar. I am the Seva Diwali coordinator for NJ from South Brunswick. And I am very pleased to be here to share my thoughts regarding this Seva Diwali project.
Yeah. So, okay. The next, I think, Vikas ji, could you just introduce yourself to the listeners?
Yeah. Am I audible now?
Yes. Everyone is audible now. Yeah.
Nice. So, yeah, my name is Vikas Sangam. I'm associated with the Seva Diwali, event from the last 3 years. I belong to New Jersey. We had the main intention of Seva Diwali is to make sure that everyone who is in need of food, we make sure that we deliver food on time, so that nobody should be that nobody should stay with an empty stomach.
Right.
So that is the main intention. That is, I belong to a New Jersey chapter, Sowjanya.
Okay, thank you so much. And getting back to Mallikharjuna ji, could you also just introduce yourself to our listeners? I think Mallikharjuna ji, you are on mute. Could you unmute it?
Oh, sorry. Namaste, Sowjanya garu. And
namaste. Yeah.
Namaste to all NRI Radio, Telugu NRI Radio. And thanks for inviting us for the interview. Yeah, my name is Mallikharjuna Yalaka. I am from Bhagyanagar and Hyderabad. And I came to US like 25 years ago as a student for my master's. And I am obviously in IT field and resident of NJ. And it gives me immense pleasure part of this Seva Diwali team. And as you say, in Telugu, Manava Seva, Madhava Seva. So serving humanity is serving God. And that is the incentive and inspiration for our doing Seva and service here, which we started in NJ and it spread all over most of 26 states in USA. And I'm glad part of this team. And I'm from HSS like 10 years.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
So getting back to Samir ji, yeah. So Samir ji, could you also just introduce yourself to our listeners?
Yes, namaste, Samir ji. Thank you, Telugu NRI Radio, for this opportunity. Just a quick introduction of myself. I live in New Jersey, northern New Jersey, near Paramus. I'm here for about some 40 years in the United States, and I live with my wife and 2 children. One, my son is 6, and my daughter is 11 years old. We just really love being involved with Seva Diwali.
Okay, good. Next, Tarun ji, I think you did not introduce yourself. Could you just tell us few words about yourself?
Yeah, sure, Sowjanya ji. Pardon me for my voice. I have just got a cold. So, first
No
of all,
worries.
happy Thanksgiving to you, Sowjanya ji, and your family, and to all the listeners of Telugu NRI Radio. And
Yeah.
thank you for giving us the opportunity to talk about the Seva Diwali on this to this platform. So,
Right.
I have been associated with HSS Central Jersey chapter for last 4 years, and
Okay.
have been associated with Seva Diwali since it started in 2018. And since then, I have been seeing the enthusiasm and the commitment from the all the volunteers that are part of Seva Diwali. And this year,
Okay.
being a very tough year, as everybody knows, even the need
Yes.
for this Seva Diwali was very important. So I am really thankful to get to be a volunteer to be part of Seva Diwali this year.
Yes, thank you so much. So let's quickly start our questionnaire. And first of all, Vikas ji, this question is for you. So, yes, since how long are you into this service to humanity program Seva Diwali? And could you also explain your experiences with this team?
Yeah. So, Sowjanya garu, I am associated with Seva Diwali since 3 years. This program started in 2018. This is our third year. So,
Okay.
as you know, that this part of America is too cold. In spite
Mm-hmm.
of being too cold, we always make sure that we collect, hundreds of thousands of lbs of food, and we make sure that that is delivered to the local soup kitchens, so that from there the food is delivered to the individuals.
Okay.
And also now, as Tarunji was saying, in spite of the pandemic times, even this year we make sure that the food, enough food is collected, and it has been circulated whoever are in need. So this
Yes.
goes in entire America. It's more than 2 dozens of states involved now. So, but
Okay.
definitely now it started it's since 3 years, and we are already in 24 states in US now.
Superb, superb. That is a tremendous success, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. So next, Samir ji, coming back to you. Service to humanity is service to divinity. In this pandemic time, all of you are doing a very fantabulous job by serving the needy, like the people who need food. So could you also explain your experiences in this service?
Sure, thank you. It's really hard to put the words and the feelings together. Each and every person that's been involved has had their own unique and special feeling. But I'll share some of the sentiments that I've come across by working and talking to so many different people about how they've felt through this process. Many people just giving gives them a sheer feeling of joy, being able to contribute to such a worthy cause. We go on the radio and we listen to social media and we look at all the major impact that COVID has had on people and the economy. And the unemployment rate is so high, and this really impacts minimum wage workers who are struggling during this time in small businesses. To be able to do something for someone that's in need, it gives people a sense of joy, and it also helps relieve some of their own stress and sorrow.
Yes, yes, right. That's right. Yeah. So, like, since in this pandemic time, like, we are not able to share even food with our like beloved ones or our neighbors or anything. So, did you like at any time or any place, did you face anyone rejecting taking the food, whatever you're donating?
No, not at all. It's been really interesting because, all of us belong. It actually given people an opportunity to connect with their friends and family in a much more meaningful way. I mean, all of us, are on social media and WhatsApp groups, but do we even know the people on this group, right? But with
Yeah.
this opportunity, we've been able to reach out to people. Hey, I'm on this group. You may not know me, but I'm working on this cause for Seva Diwali to help people. Are you interested? And it's the response has been overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah, so like good. If nobody is rejecting, that is very good, and we'll be very happy if everybody collecting or receiving the food on time. So getting back to Mallikharjun ji, like as everyone know that this Seva Diwali has started like since Dashera, right? And now it's already Diwali is done. And through all this time, like since Dashera through Diwali, could you just explain us how is the progress and success of the service to humanity? Mallikharjunji? Hello?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. First of all, to all the listening viewers, happy Thanksgiving to all.
Thank you,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, definitely. This 2020 is like, it will be remembered as brutal, tough time with the Corona, COVID, which shaken and changed the whole world, our style of
Yeah.
living in the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at the other way, tough times are the opportunities to really do any service to society,
Right.
which is
Yeah.
very much needed.
Yes.
And we think Seva Diwali is one of those opportunity, and it is actually initiative of dharmic communities to fight against hunger, right? So as
Yeah.
far as this progress, actually, this Seva Diwali started, I think, in first day of November.
That's it.
I mean, sorry,
Yes. That's it.
Navaratri.
That's it. Yes,
Uh,
Navratri.
uh, Navaratri. It's like I think last week of October, and
Mm-hmm.
it's initially we want to go up to the Diwali, but like since we see the overwhelming response from the whole community and everything, so we
Mm-hmm.
extended up to second week of December.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So and in fact, we have like NJ-wide donation this 28th.
Mm-hmm.
Especially we have the 4 different locations like
Mm-hmm.
Edison, Manmod Junction, Rahway, and Islin.
Mm-hmm.
And the food trucks are coming there, and all our food collections, whatever we are doing, and getting more. Um, we are gathering at that location. Like for example, in Edison, we are gathering in Oak Tree Road, which is like a Indian community place in front of Apna Bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
I am from Edison. Actually, we collected almost like you know 3 or 4 shakas collected around 3,000 pounds of food, and the Middlesex County College. It's like one of the county colleges. It's
Mm-hmm.
coming with their own truck. I mean their truck, and taking the donation this weekend, basically this Saturday, right?
Oh, okay.
And if you see, we did donate last year also, and they came back to us. It's like we are doing the continuity of our service there, and
Mm-hmm.
they are going to donate the poor kids of the college. Okay,
Okay.
and we are happy to donate and continue our service. And as far as our progress and everything, right now I mean, obviously we have the sevadiwali.org website, and we
Mm-hmm.
registered around 145 organizations.
Oh my God.
And
Okay.
I mean, we have like food collection centers like around 320.
Oh my God.
And
Okay.
our, as I said, we started in 2018 from New Jersey,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and now it's spread to 26 states actually.
Oh my.
And
Oh.
the collection food collections are around towns in whole US is around 180. And
Oh.
the guesstimated amount of the estimated amount of food collected so far is around 70,000 pounds.
Oh my.
70,000 pounds.
70,000 pounds.
Yeah. In fact,
Oh
last year
my
we have
God.
around 50,000. We beat that mark also. And now it's
Right.
70,000 pounds, and we have another 2 weeks. So,
Yeah.
so,
So
so,
you may expect some 10 more thousand.
yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
Here
it's
shows
actually
that like here it explains how this pandemic has helped you to donate more and more people, right? So hopefully we'll be
Yeah.
taking on the positive side. This pandemic has helped the Seva Diwali team a lot in serving the humanity, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely, this is
So
more needed at this time to the
right.
society, right? This pandemic
Yes. Yes.
created
Yes.
more more, I mean, we need to do more service at this time of the needed time.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mallikharjunji. So now getting back to Ashwini ji, so this is for you. Like these food donations, how till date, how did you collect all these donations, and from how many different places did you get all these food that imperishable foods?
Yeah. So, specifically, I will first talk about our township. What we did is we identified the drop-off locations in our township, and we decided like 3 to 4 drop-off locations to drop the food donations. So we created flyers, and the drop-off locations were mentioned in those flyers so that people could come and drop off their donations. Also, the families and volunteers, in specific communities were encouraged to take lead in their own community to spread the word and collect the food donations, especially in their own communities. And it was, especially during this pandemic time, it helped a lot because people were a little bit, scared to go out and at distant places to drop off the donations and all. So that helped a lot basically, and then the donations were collected to the registered places at the end.
Okay.
Basically then and then the flyers were put near the Indian grocery stores. The flyers had our numbers, so people contacted on the numbers just to check and inquire about this initiative, and we got a good response through that also. So in all this, basically, I think that the enthusiasm and positivity, the more you show, the people are more into it and they understand it more. And especially during these tough times in pandemic, in this COVID pandemic, when the need is really very high, it really helped, to go through all these avenues. Even youngsters like middle school students and all, they were also very active in collecting the food donations from their own communities. Yeah.
Super. Very good. Very good. That's like this sounds very good. It's like kids are also coming forward to collect
Yeah.
and drop off the foods and in donating the food. So that's very wonderful job. Good. So now coming back to Tarunji. So like say we everybody knows that the Seva Diwali has started in 2018. So how did you come to know about this and Seva Diwali and its services? When did you join in this thing?
Yeah. So Sowjanya ji, as, as in the beginning, I mentioned that I joined the HSS Edison chapter in 2017, and this Seva Diwali initiative started in 2018. And
Yes.
like I was able to actively participate it in 2019. That was last year. So we were conducting food drives in front of Indian grocery stores, or reaching out to the families and trying to collect all the different kind of food that we could get. And so one thing that really struck me last year was when we were donating this food at the end of the food drive to one of the food pantries at Middlesex County College. So we had the directors and the local senators there. They were so happy to say that, I mean, they are in such a need. The students, like a lot of students there, they are not they rely on the soup kitchen or the food pantry of the college, right? So I think we donated around 3,500 pounds of food to the food pantry to MCC, and they were very happy. And so looking at that happiness, and it gives you a kind of satisfaction that this is the time and this is the way we are able to give back to the community. And just this morning, right, I was reading an article that this year already 50 million people in United States as of Thanksgiving are running without food, and this number is reaching the recession numbers of 56 million people, out of which 22 million are children who rely on the food from the food banks. So I mean, these kind of numbers, right? They give you a sense of responsibility, right? Like we are thankful that we have food in front of our plate, right? But there are millions of other families who are struggling to put food on their plate. So
That's right.
and I was really thankful. So like I would say, I was really thankful that I was able to volunteer this year to be part of this. And as everybody mentioned before me, that it has been a tremendous success this year. That
Yes.
we have already collected like 60 to 65,000 pounds alone in NG, and I think we have crossed 100K number in the entire
Wow.
United States. And the kind of response now that all the food collection has been done, and slowly we are donating to different food pantries and soup kitchens, right? And the kind of
Yeah.
response and the kind of messages that we get from them, it really encourages you and gives you a sense of satisfaction, okay, that I was able to somehow contribute to this.
Good job. Very good. Very good. Like after knowing all these things, I'm very happy that each and every person who are in need of food are able to get food due to the Seva Diwali team. First of all, congratulations to each and every one who are involved in the Seva Diwali team. So getting back to Ashwini ji, so till date, approximately how many families have you distributed the food and how much more you are expected to complete?
Yeah, so Sowjanya ji, families, what we do is we collect the food and the food is distributed to the local food pantries, and
Yes.
from there it is distributed to the needy families,
Right.
basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as Tarunji mentioned that the food collected till now, like all over the nation, is around 80,000 pounds till now.
Okay.
Yeah, and for our township, basically, we have collected around 800 pounds, which has already been donated to the local food pantry by Hindi USA, which is a part of Seva Diwali initiative. And about 800 to 1,000 pounds is already ready to donate to our local food pantries in the in 2-3 different communities. And with the upcoming food drive, we are expecting more to come in so that we will be able to give more to the community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, because like how much ever we collect the food, the more the people are ready to take the food, right? Everyone is need of food in this pandemic time. So I
Yeah.
think.
So the need,
Mhm.
specifically in this pandemic, the need is tremendous. I mean, it has increased so much. So
Yes.
it is very to be part of this. We are very blessed, and we feel very lucky that we are providing giving back to our community. And
Yes.
the response is so good. The response is so overwhelming, and we are so happy about it. And I'm sure this is going to increase. I mean, the response year by year, it
Mm-hmm.
is going to definitely increase.
Yes.
um,
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Because when we are doing a work wholeheartedly with a pure heart, obviously the result, the outcome will be very good, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because everyone will believe in that whatever job you do, though whether it is your profession or whether it is your service to humanity or the service to God, anything, if you do any work wholeheartedly, obviously the result will be very tremendous. And yeah, so yes,
Right.
so coming back to Vikas ji, so what could you tell us what are all the future projects of Seva Diwali, and any other new projects that are going to start soon?
So basically, Sowjanya Garu, this Seva Diwali happens once in a year during the time of Diwali. So
Okay.
the main intention is to collect the food and distribute to the local soup kitchens. So there are
Yes.
many projects we do. I mean, Seva Diwali is just one of it. As
Mm-hmm.
Tarunji was saying, the HSS has been doing many Seva related works. So
Okay.
since you are asking for different projects, I would like to explain how we actually delivered masks, hand sanitizers to all
Yeah.
the hospitals here in the
Okay.
recent time because of the COVID situation, where the
Right.
hospitals were in the a dire need of all these things. So
Yeah.
from New York, New Jersey, then Pennsylvania, and even Connecticut, so in many states, we actually went personally to those hospitals and we delivered the sanitizers and masks which are being prepared by the volunteers. So there are
Very
many
good.
projects
Because
which actually save our. does.
Yes, because now in this pandemic time, sanitizers and masks are the main things that each and every individual are needed, right? So
Correct.
hospitals, offices, schools, and each and everyone, everything. So these are also part of donation. Though they're not food items, even sanitizers and masks are also a part of donating items. So that is a very good thing that you have reached
Exactly.
each and every hospital and donated. Very good.
Yeah. And
Okay.
also
So
from the part of Seva, we actually delivered food as well to a lot of hospitals. We actually went and delivered food personally, so that they don't need to go out
right,
searching for food. So even
mm-hmm.
that one of the biggest initiatives which Seva was working,
Right.
and even we delivered food as well for all the hospital staff and everybody.
Very good, very good. Really, they will be very thankful. Each and every family, each and every member in the hospital, though they are doctors or nurse, anyone, they'll be very thankful to each and everyone, and all their blessings will come true one day, right? So when we are helping, yeah. So next, coming back to Tarunji, what is the unique thing that you have done in Jersey and other counties? Jersey and other counties.
Yeah. So Sowjanya ji, this year, right, 2020, as they say, it has been a year of disruption, right? Everything that we do as a normal day-to-day activity
Mm-hmm.
had been totally disrupted. So definitely for everything we have to come out with an innovative idea, right? So some same thing is with Seva Diwali food drive. First of all, is like this year being the pandemic, like everybody was not very comfortable, either being physically coming in, dropping in the food, or like participating in person food drives. So we came
Right.
out with innovative ideas like you don't have to actually come and physically donate. We use
Mm-hmm.
different channels, like you could do other kind of donation, and then we would collect a monetary fund through that, and then we will buy food out of that. So that way
Right.
you
Right.
are staying safe and in your home, and we will take care of all of it. And also one of the volunteers, they came up with a very good idea of creating a wish list on Amazon. So basically you could create a wish list where you could add all the food items that you wanted, and you
Mm-hmm.
could spread that wish list to all your near and dear ones, and
Okay.
anybody could order that food item on the from that wish list and get it delivered to your home. So nobody
Mm-hmm.
has to go out, and nobody, and still we are able to maintain this thing. Also, what we did, this Seva Diwali initiative, right? It started as a, collective effort of all the Hindu organizations. So what we wanted is, why not spread the word to the local community, right? We
Right.
are already doing a tremendous job. Let the local community get awareness about that. Tell them about that. So we reached out to the different corporate chain stores. Like we reached out to Wegmans. We reached out to the Goddard School daycare, which has 450 daycares across the country. So we came up with this idea to spread the word outside, and the
Mm-hmm.
response was tremendous. And we got to learn a lot, like how. So every corporate or every organization has their own way of participating in the food drive. So we came to know about the different channels, how to reach out to the different corporates, and this has been a wonderful learning experience, so that
Mm-hmm.
next year when we do this food drive, Seva Diwali food drive, we would be able
Mm-hmm.
to even plan it much better. And
Right.
also, right, and also like a lot of social media platform was being used. Like today everybody is on some or the other social media, right? So we
Right.
used that platform very nicely to spread the word. We reached out to different government organizations, local organizations, to spread the word through their handles on the social media channels, and we got a good response there, and that's why
Mm-hmm.
we were able to reach out to even more mass audience this year.
Wow, wow, that sounds very good, very good. Now coming back to Samirji, could you just tell our listeners, like, how did you contact the people? Like, how come, like, how you all came to know that how many people are there in the need of food, And how did you spread about the Seva Diwali other than using the media?
I mean, there's a lot of research that was done on back end to understand what the statistics are, and some of them have already been quoted. So I won't go into too much of that. But I think what's really helped out is, the word, is spreading the word by word of mouth. Social media had a big opportunity, for us to get this word out. We also have our Facebook page, for Seva
Yes.
Diwali, as well as
Mm-hmm.
you can visit us online at sevadiwali.org. A lot of work goes through behind it, and what's been really helpful is we've done a lot of different activities, to get people to know about it. Like we've mentioned, staying in front of the stores, um, you know, we're having food collections done by families, not just organizations, but families, in their neighborhood. Putting out signs
Yes.
in front of their doors, putting signs on their streets and saying, "Hey, Seva Diwali drop-off center." So today
Right.
we have about 325 food collection sites across the nation. So
Wow.
and like you said, when you have something pure in mind and with no agenda, things just
Yes.
kind of come together.
Right, right, right. Very good, very good. So coming to Mallikharjun ji, could you just explain about all the efforts you have done and all the hard times you have gone through to reach out the people and hand over the food to them or donate the food?
Yeah, definitely, Sowjanya ji. So basically, this Seva Diwali starting point, we are already warmed up. Actually, I'll put it this way. So this COVID started in March, right? So
Right.
we had other Seva projects like because you mentioned, we did serve masks to institutions like hospitals and serving food, serving police officers. We reached out. Our community reached out to many gratitude services. Like we are kind of trying to serve you. Like they don't need to go to restaurants to get the food, because initially there's everybody is scared. Like to be honest, everybody is scared because of COVID, Corona, increase of numbers, panics, deaths, social distancing. Basically, it's a scared environment, right? So
Mm-hmm.
definitely, we had some difficulty initially, but by the time Diwali came, we are already warmed up. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and and the way we did our this thing is like we have our um, I mean karya paddhati, like when you say that means like our ways of working. Like we have Gatnayak system. Like Gatnayak system is like group leaders. Like each leader is assigned to some persons or karyakartas within the town. So then they contacted different families or friends or in those towns, and that's how the initial food collection started. Initially, they used to keep the food outside. We used to go and collect with masks and everything. That's how it started. But eventually, everybody, as um, Samirji mentioned, like selfless service, everybody saw that positive energy, that spread like anything. Like, oh, these guys are doing, we have to do something. Everybody is like, then we contacted local businesses, groceries, other organizations, part of this drive. Like, and we distributed flyers and stand in front of grocery stores. Obviously, we maintained safety and social distancing measures while doing this. For example, I just contacted my friends, my engineering friends, like they
Mm-hmm.
are in different states, right, about this program. And right away they took it very positive, and they gave like around $200, like they sent Zelle and everything right away, right?
Right.
So everybody wants to give something in these bad times to the society. They're just looking for some means or the way to do it, right? And obviously, I use that amount to buy the food items, non-perishable rice and everything. And
Right.
also, we have this media coverage this year, like ABC NY, TV Asia, NRI Radio. Everybody, like this effort spread to many people, and that's how we got more coverage and also more collection of the food items.
Thank you so much, Mallikharjunji, for all the information. And coming back to Samirji, could you explain about the coverages in like ABC news channels and other media channels? I think there's a lot of coverage about Seva Diwali in other news channels as well, right? Other than Telugu NRI Radio, Facebook, WhatsApp, all these things. How is the
Yeah, I
mainstream,
mean,
like Americans reacting to this kind of food drop? Other than
yeah, no,
Indians, do Americans and other people also are reacted to this?
yeah, I mean, it's going really well. I mean, we've organized really well, and we are able to get to the food pantries, and ABC News, Fox Network, and other mainstream American media and newspapers and on websites have all supported this cause, right? And it's an excellent opportunity, especially during these times where our what is it to be American, and how do we integrate into the society? It has to be a two-way street, right? And this is a wonderful way of bringing the idea of Seva to America, right? We've brought
Right.
in the past ideas of calm earth, yoga and meditation, but our Indian community offers much more than that, and
Right.
they supported us on this, and people are looking at us differently now. They're saying, hey, we always known you guys as being really smart and family oriented, scientists and engineers, but you guys are also very giving and open hearted. So that's been a very positive change as we talk to people, as we give food and drop them off
Right.
at pantries, and from city officials that know that and are supporting us, right, in this cause.
Right. Yes. So like when people from other countries, like other than Indians, when other country peoples also come forward and just participate in this type of service to the humanity, that gives us like a very huge amount of boost up energy, right?
Yeah, it's a boost of energy. It makes us feel comfortable in our communities. It helps us
Yeah.
integrate, and feel proud to be Americans in
Yeah.
and of Indian heritage.
Yes, because like all the people are not that active in Facebook, WhatsApp, and etc. All this media, right? So I think the news channels have given you a very tremendous support in spreading this word of Seva Diwali, right?
Yes, I mean, it's there, and it's a official recognition, right, from the American public,
Yeah.
that we're a part of that. We are doing something and making a positive change. Um,
Yes.
I could just take a second and just like give you some nationwide statistics. What happens with Seva Diwali is that
Yeah.
continuously we're having additional organizations join and food being delivered. So I just wanted to. I know we put out some facts and numbers, but let me just go over what it is today at 3:44 p.m. With the help
Mm-hmm.
of 150 organizations and
Mm-hmm.
1,500 volunteers,
Oh my
we
God.
have 325 food collection sites, which spans
Mm-hmm.
160 towns in 27 states in the United States. In New Jersey alone, we have collected and delivered 70,000 pounds, and our grand total is 120,000 pounds delivered,
Oh my
and it's
God.
still going on.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. The number it's not I'm not able to digest the number how it's tremendously increasing. And last time when I interview, like I have spoken to Seva Diwali team, that time and this time there is no comparison. Like it's been tremendous increase, overwhelming response, right?
yeah.
So,
It's the real, it's a blessing to be involved in Seva Diwali.
yeah, very good, very good, very good. Congratulations to each one of this Seva Diwali team, whoever participated in donating, collecting, and everything. Very good. So coming to Ashwini ji, what is the response from the community members? Any other bigger people like take the mayor or any other people are involved in helping you to reaching out the people from different parts of the counties?
Yeah, Sowjanya ji. So, right. So, actually, very happy to share that we have received a very positive and good support from all the township mayors and officials. So, regarding, yeah, so basically the mayors of certain townships, they, they in their morning briefing, they explained about Seva Diwali and the upcoming drive, basically, which is going to happen on Saturday. So the mention of that drive was made in the morning briefing of in certain townships. Then the flyers of our Seva Diwali and the upcoming drive were put on the mayor's Facebook page also. So we are getting a very good and positive support from the township officials. Yeah. So as regards our the upcoming drive, the flyers were posted on the Facebook page of the township also, and the notification were sent by certain townships board of education through their mailing list. So that was really great. So it reached basically a very masses. It reached the masses basically, so that the drive is happening, and people will get notified of that drive. And regarding in our township also, the notification is going to be sent through Nixel alert, which is like a mass notification to all the township members, which they will get notified. Yeah, they will get notified about the upcoming food drive which is going to happen. So we are receiving a very good support from the township officials, and it's really nice when you get to connect with them as a part of, because you are part of community, right? So
Right.
yeah, so it's very nice when you get connected with them as regards your service which you are giving to your community. Yeah.
Right. Very good. Very good. And last but not the least, oh my God, it's already 48 minutes we have done, and I'm not able to, like, believe me, like, we have been talking since 48 minutes. So, Taranji, just could you tell us that in this Sevan Diwali food service to the humanity, any school, like any students, teachers, any school did participate in this team?
Okay, so Sowjanya ji, so this year, like because of the pandemic, right? So all these schools are running remotely. So
Yes.
obviously the kids are not able to reach out to their friends or teachers in person. So what the Seva Diwali team came out with a very innovative, creative idea was the Seva Diwali challenge, wherein the kids could tag their friends, school friends, and teachers, and say that, okay, I donated this. Now, can you donate to this and tag 10 more friends or teachers or people you know to this Seva Diwali challenge? So this way, the word spread like fire, and the kids were able to participate. Also, they used the flyers. They reached out to the neighbors, right? So they drop in the flyers to their neighbors and or to their friends, and they collected the food at their respective locations. Also, what we did, right, as I mentioned earlier, like we reached out to one of the national chains of daycare, the Goddard School. We reached out to the Islin branch of that school, and we explained. I met with the director and the owner of the daycare, and explained about what is Seva Diwali. And I was surprised to see that they were really excited. I mean, in the first go, they said that, yeah, we would like to participate in this event. And they scheduled a food drive for a week that was from November 9th to November 13th, just the day of the week of Diwali. And if you see, like in these daycares, right, it's not only Indian kids that come, right? It's kids from all the across ethnic communities coming, right? So you see how the word is spreading outside, like to all the different communities, and to instill the idea of community giving back to the community at such a young age in the kids and their families. It's such it's tremendous, right? Like at such a young age, kids are coming to know, okay, this is a food drive, we have to give back to the community, and it's amazing. And also, when we went to collect the food, first of all, they collected like 400 pounds of food from all the families, the Godard families. And this year being like, if you imagine, because of the state mandate, all these daycares are running at their 50% capacity. So if they are able to donate this amount of food at this capacity, imagine when they are at a full capacity, how much more donation would be able to get. And the director and the owner, they were so happy when we went to collect the food. They said that you guys are doing an amazing job, and please let us know if there are any other initiatives that we could be part of. So Ganesh ji, he came up with the idea that maybe we could do the Surya Namaskar thing in the school. So it was really nice to see a very positive response from the school for this.
Okay. Very good, very good, very good. So before closing up or ending this interview, I want each and everyone to tell us any. Do you want to tell anything to all the listeners and all your friends and families about the Seva Diwali and the service? Tarunji?
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, as Mallikharjuna ji already said, I would like to re-emphasize that we are having food drive at 4 different locations in New Jersey. One is in Monmouth Junction, one is in Oak Tree Road, Edison, one is in Rahway, New Jersey, and one is Islin, NJ. So the details about this is on the Seva Diwali Facebook page, on the Seva Diwali website. Please go out. Please, it's a drive-in food drive. So each location is going to so each location is tying up with a local food pantry, like the Islin location is tying up with We Feed Woodbridge food pantry. The Oak Tree Road Edison location food drive would be tying up with Middlesex County food drive. So each one of these food pantries would be sending their trucks to collect the food. So I urge all the listeners and to spread the word about this, reach out in large numbers, and try to donate as much as you can, because as everybody said, right, service to humanity is service to divinity. So I
Right.
mean, everybody should use this opportunity to participate in this.
Superb, superb. Very good. Anyone? Uh, do Do you want to tell anything to all of the listeners regarding the service or your success?
It's just Samir. I just say one more thing is that if you're not in New Jersey, please visit the Seva Diwali website and look under your state. You can find information about collection sites in your local area. All you do is type in your zip code and or city, and you'll take you to where you can still drop off food. Again, it's like Tarunji said that we're going on till at least December 15th. So
Right.
it's there's always a good time to join.
Very good, very good. Thank you so much. And first of all, thank you all for coming forward and letting us know about your success in this pandemic time, because all the Sevan Diwali team has taken a lot of risk. We have to say, because this is a risk in this pandemic time. We are not supposed to expose, right, to the outer world when everything is spreading out so fastly. And you guys are really collecting the food and donating to many needy people, to the society. And wish you all the very best for your future plans and future projects. Hopefully, by in the next 2 weeks, because already it's been extended for 2 weeks. So I think I wish myself, I wish from all my team, like NRI Radio team members and all our listeners and followers, all the very best to your team members to get more success and more fame. And I wish to spread this to more and more states in America.
And
Thank you.
Sowjanya ji, we would like to also, on behalf of the Seva Diwali team, would like to thank you and the team of Telugu NRI Radio to giving us this platform to spread the word of Seva Diwali. Yeah, it was really
Yeah, no,
amazing. Thanks
because
a lot.
NRI Radio is always there to help and to spread all this such a good. Because when you're doing a good job, obviously we will be there for you to help to spread the word throughout the America, because it's not only in America. This radio is running in many states, many countries throughout the world. It's been like, so it is already, it's been spreading throughout the world. So many people will come forward to help you guys to reach you guys. Okay.
సో ధన్యవాదాలండి తెలుగులో కూడా మీకు చాలా ధన్యవాదాలు అండ్ టు ఆల్ ద లిసనర్స్ ఆల్సో.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Mallikharjuna garu. Thank you each and everyone. Have
Thank
a
you,
great
everybody.
day.
Thank you, Sowjanya ji.
Happy Thanksgiving for all of you.
Thank you.
ధన్యవాదాలు
very
అండి
much.
Thank you so much. Dhanyawad. Yeah. So this is one more interview with the Seva Diwali team, who are doing a very tremendous job in serving the humanity. Hopefully, we'll get back with another team soon. And a very happy Thanksgiving, one and all. Take care and bye-bye.